welcome to the show. Today we're going to be doing a 30-minute program of chair yoga. I'm here with Joan Palumbo. She teaches all the time, and she is a wonderful, wonderful yoga instructor. Thanks for being here, Joan.
Thank you, Laura. It's a pleasure to be here. And today I would like to focus on senior yoga. As we all know, the older we get, the more bent over we get. So posture is extremely important. So I want to show certain things we can do to straighten up again and prevent rounded shoulders, dowager's hump, and forward head. So the first thing we have to do is learn how to sit so we can encourage the spine to build the muscles that'll hold themselves straight.
Okay.
So come to the edge of the chair, leaving yourself enough on the chair so you don't fall off. Feet
I need a
flat
wider
on the
chair.
floor. Feet flat on the floor. And then you're going to, toes are pointing straight ahead. Sit up tall. Rest your hands on your belly. And we're going to move the whole torso forward over the thighs. So you feel that arch in the lower back, that natural arch.
Mm-hmm.
And you can rest your hands down. Now lift the heart up, all the way up through the throat, actually. You're not lifting forward, you're lifting up straight through the top of the head. And then you want to get the shoulders back. We don't just push them back. What we do is lift the right shoulder slightly up, roll the shoulder all the way back, and drop it down. And then do the other side. Lift slightly up, roll back, and let it relax. Once again, lift the heart, and this is your good posture. Another thing that is helpful is to pretend you have a tennis ball under your chin or a hard-boiled egg, and you have to hold that in place. Otherwise, we have a tendency to look up, and we don't want to do that. We want to keep the chin level to the floor. And breathe. So we will do a breathing exercise called 3-part breathing. Place your hands on your belly and breathe. Inhale as though you're going all the way down to your toes. You want a nice, deep, deep breath. And be aware of the belly expanding with the inhalation. On the exhalation, the belly contracts. So do a couple more of those. Nice, deep breath all the way down to your feet. On the exhalation, the belly contracts. One more. And then we want to bring our awareness to the rib cage. So place the heels of your hands lightly on your rib cage. Let's rotate the shoulders back again to make sure they are far back and relaxed down. This time you're still breathing down to your toes. Keep that tennis ball under your chin. And you should feel and notice the expansion of the rib cage.
Yeah.
So you're actually exercising your ribs. You're strengthening the rib muscles. Strong muscles encourage strong bones. The muscle pulls on the bone, causes good stress. And this is so you want your rib cage to be nice and strong. Nice deep breaths. 2 more breaths. You're still breathing all the way down, and you're not raising your shoulders. Your shoulders are relaxed. And 1 more. And the next thing you're going to do is place your fingertips on the upper chest just beneath the collarbones. Roll the shoulders back again. Sit up tall, lift up the heart. Nice deep breaths. At the end of the inhalation, you'll feel a slight lift to the collarbones. Keep that tennis ball under your chin so you're not looking up at the ceiling. One more. And then leaving one hand on the upper chest, place your other hand on your belly. Now this time you're going to be aware of the entire torso expanding. So take a deep breath all the way down to your toes. Feel the belly expanding. Feel the rib cage expanding. Feel the collarbones lifting. And then you're contracting with the exhalation, the chest, the rib cage, and the belly. One more. And then let's relax the hands down. And we're going to do a shoulder squeeze. And this helps the area between the shoulder blades. It helps build up those muscles. This is where you get the dowager's hump and the rounded back. So we want to strengthen those muscles. And the way to do that is to just bring your hands down with your palms facing forward. By placing the palms forward, the shoulder goes back. The shoulders go back. So here, you're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhalation, pinch your shoulder blades together, have them touch. Hold just for a second or two. Release. And then do that 2 more times. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, shoulder blades together. And release. 1 more time. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, pinching the shoulders together. Hold. And release. And we'll do the same thing, but we're going to add one more thing to it. We're going to inhale, lifting up the spine, exhale the shoulder blades together, and at the same time, push the shoulders toward the floor. So you're really getting at those tight muscles that are in the shoulders.
That feels good.
Yes. So once again, breathe, hold, 2 more breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling, pushing down as the shoulders are pinched. Release. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades together, push down, and release. And let it all go. And then
Good at that part.
another exercise that we like to do is we like to spell with our hands. This keeps the wrists nice and flexible. So I think today we'll write out power to seniors.
Okay.
So you can print or spell. You want to have very loose, limp, you want to be real limp-wristed at this time. And then power, P-O-W-E-E-R, to, now be sure and cross the T, seniors, S-E-N-I-O-R-S. Power to seniors. And then getting up from the chair, so you can relax down. Getting up from the chair, you want to, at all times, keep the spine neutral, which means you do not round the back and you don't arch. So you're just trying to keep the spine in its natural curves. So inhale, lifting up the heart, and you're going to bend at the hips, so you're hinging at the hips forward, and then your feet will move where they need to get yourself up, and you stand up, lifting up the torso.
This way.
So if you want to come around to the back of the chair. And here, we're going to check our posture again. So step back a little bit from the chair. You want your toes pointing straight ahead, as comfortably together as you feel is comfortable. Move your heels a little bit further away from each other than the toes.
Okay.
So basically, the outsides of the feet will be straight, have a straight line, parallel lines. And then just lift up your toes, stretch them out from one side of the room to the other. Just stretch the toes. And release them down. Soften the knees. We always keep the knees soft, meaning we do not lock the knees no matter what we're doing. You don't lock the knees because that really throws your pelvis off. Soft knees. And then tuck the abs in and up. That helps keep the pelvis level. And then we'll round the shoulders again. We'll rotate the shoulders. Lift up the right shoulder up and rotate it back as far back as it'll go and let it hang down. Do the other side. And you want to make sure that your rib cage is not sticking up. That's level. And we don't tuck the tailbone. So just stand here with your hands hanging at your sides. Lean forward slightly with your weight on the front. Lean back. And then lean from the right back to center, to the left, back to center. And let's see if you can find that spot where you'll feel equally balanced between both sides. Most of your weight is on the heels. The heels were designed to carry most of the weight. So even when you're taking a step, when you're walking, you always put the heel down first because that's built and designed to take the weight of the body more than the front of the foot. The front of the foot is to keep you from falling down.
I need that too.
Kidding, yeah. So we'll do another pose by raising the arms up, stretching. Have your palms together as you stretch. Stretch your fingertips toward the ceiling. Stretch. And you should feel this stretch in the sides of the body, palms facing. Yep, stretch. And then lower the palms slightly and bring the palms to face the floor. Stretch again, and you're stretching another area of the back. Stretch, breathe.
Feels good.
And then we're going to bring the hands back up, palms facing, and we're going to sit down in this invisible chair. So bend your knees, bring the hips down only as far as you can. Draw your abs in, and up. Extend through both hands. Keep your balance equal on both sides. And then with an inhalation, lift and release. And then we want to do a balance step. So what you're going to do is stand facing that wall and just put your finger or your fingers lightly on the back of the chair. Lift the heart, rotate the shoulders back, release them down. Lift your abs. You're going to shift, now keep that tennis ball under your chin. Shift to the outside leg. Shift your weight to the outside leg. And then you want to pick up the right foot. Bend the knee, just pick up the right foot. When you feel like, don't just hold on to the chair, but tap. Tap the chair because the balance is strengthened on the spaces between the holding. If you hold onto the chair, you're not really gaining anything. So you want to use it only as you need to keep your balance.
I think their floor is moving.
So on a daily basis, you strive to stand for 30 seconds on each side. So bring the foot down, walk in place, and turn around and let's face the other wall. Same thing. Lift the heart, rotate the shoulders back, let them flip down. The shoulders should always be on the back part of the body rather than forward. So rolling and getting them in place, relaxing them. So same thing, just shift your weight to the outside leg, bend the inside leg, bend the knee, and you can either keep your really have bad balance today, you can just keep your big toe resting on the floor, tapping it. Otherwise, until you get to the point where you are stronger on the one side to hold yourself. Otherwise, when you're able to, you can let go and just stand for 20 to 30 seconds. Not there yet. Okay, and then we're going to do, you can stand facing this way, and we're going to do an exercise once again. We're working mainly on the shoulders and the spine. So cross your hands in front, comfortable stance with the feet, comfortable. On an inhalation, raise both arms, look at your hands, raise them up to the ceiling on the inhalation. On the exhalation, bring your arms down to the side as you bring your head back in position. With the next breath, inhale the arms back up again, looking at the hands. On an exhalation, bring the arms down. And we'll do that again. Inhaling all the way up. On the exhalation, arms in a T shape looking straight ahead. On the next inhalation, bring the arms back up. On the exhalation, bring the hands down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lift, look at the hands. On the exhalation, T shape with the arms looking straight ahead. Inhaling back up. Exhaling down. And release and just shake it out. And we have some exercises to do against a wall. So if you want to step over here, facing the wall. The first exercise, you want to bring
Cut that out.
bring your feet closer together. And the first thing we're going to do is a push away.
Okay.
So extend, step back a little more. You want your arms to be right, perfect. Okay. So you want to keep your body as though you're a plank. So tuck your abs in tightly, and you want to keep your heels on the floor. Turn your fingertips slightly toward each other, because as you come forward on the inhalation, touching your forehead to the wall, your elbows are going to bend, and you want to keep your elbows in line with your shoulders.
Okay.
So on an inhalation, come to straight into the wall with the forehead. Keep the elbows up, right, that's it. On the exhalation, push, push, push hard. So do 3 more of those. Inhaling forward. Exhaling, and this, of course, works the area between the shoulder blades.
Feel that one.
The next one, I want the nose and the toes to the wall. So step as close to the wall as you can. Raise both arms over your head, straight up from the shoulders. Keep the abs tight. Keep the tennis ball under your chin. And on an inhalation, you're going to bring your right arm back as far as you can without moving any other part of the body. Just move the arm straight back. Exhale forward. Do that 2 more times. So you're working all the muscles under the shoulder blades, strengthening. This is also helping to stretch those muscles in the front of the chest that tighten up and cause the forward shoulders. So do the other side 3 times. And then bringing the hands back to the walls, lift up toward the ceiling again, straight up. This time you're going to do both arms. So 3 times, inhale back, keep your abs tight. Exhale forward, 2 more times. And then since you worked so hard, you can turn around and you can sit on the wall.
Oh, thanks.
So you want to bring your hips and your shoulders into the wall. And feet comfortably apart, just about hip width. And you're going to bring your arms forward, your palms forward. This helps keep the shoulders back. And you're going to slide to the point where you feel you can sustain this staying here. The seat never goes beneath the knees.
Okay.
So then sit there for as long as you
We have about 10 minutes to go.
Deep breathe, nice deep breaths. This strengthens the legs, the thighs, and the feet, as well as keeping the back nice and straight. And then you can take an inhalation, slide up the wall, and bring your feet back down. And then we'll go back to the chair.
I'm not sure. How much time do we go still?
Okay.
Just kidding.
So I think at this point we can relax for 5 minutes. So once again, sitting in your good posture position, feet a little more forward, feet flat on the floor. Lift the rib cage away from the hips. We want to keep the rib cage lifted, strengthening those muscles between the rib cage and the hips so that the ribs don't sink. As we age, we sink and lose height, which causes problems with the
core.
the core
Yeah.
and the inner parts of the body.
Yes. Those
So-
organs and
Yes,
everything.
those organs. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So lift the heart. You can rest the chin down. Place your hands comfortably on your lap. Close your eyes. And you want to just soften the whole body. So we want to relax, release. So feel the scalp softening, releasing, letting go. Forehead smooth. The temples release. The cheeks soften. Release the jaw. This is where we hold a lot of tension. So let everything go. Just release the jaw. Soften inside the mouth. Soften the throat. Feel the shoulder muscles, the back muscles releasing, letting go. The chest and the rib cage release. The heart lifts and floats. The abdomen softens. The hips release deeper. Thighs and hamstrings soften. Shins and calves soften. Feet and toes melt. Allow yourself to stay in this place. When the body is extremely relaxed, completely relaxed, it allows all the healing fluids and the blood to flow freely throughout the body, bringing energy, health, vitality to all of the cells. So stay and keep your mind free from engaging in any thoughts. Just let them drift on by as clouds. Just completely sinking into relaxation, letting everything go.
Well, that's our show for today. We really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I'm very relaxed. I hope you are as well.